Hello, my name is Olufemi Nasa. You're welcome to my channel. Please, if you are just joining me for the first time, please consider subscribing because it's going to do us good if you subscribe. And for those people that have subscribed, you're welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the skilled nominated visa, also known as subclass 190. It's a visa to Australia. A lot of people they've been talking about this visa in the recent time that this is a visa that you are likely to use to migrate to Australia as a skilled worker. So I've done a deep finding about this visa, and I've come with a step-by-step process on how you can apply for this visa and then migrate to Australia. Talking about being skilled as a skilled worker, is I'm not necessarily saying that you have to have all the experience as a worker, but what this entails is that you actually working in your profession, and which I'm going to further explain to you as we progress in this video. So please follow me as we go to the computer and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here we are on the website. You can see this is the Australian website. It says kid nominated visa, also known as the subclass 190 visa. With this visa, it says this visa lets nominated skilled worker live and work in Australia as permanent resident. Yes, there's something I didn't tell you as well. With this visa, like it stated here, it said you're going to be a permanent resident in Australia. So there's nothing like you migrating to Australia and you start looking for visa or looking for documents for you to settle in Australia. So once you migrate with this visa, after a while you'll be able to apply as a permanent resident in Australia, and you live and as well with your family if possibly you want to go with your family. So we progress with this visa. So when you get to this page, what you first see or what you first come across is this page. It says, with this visa, you can one, work and study anywhere in Australia. Two, sponsor eligible relatives for permanent residence. And then, if eligible, become an Australian citizen. Why this is going to excite you, I know people will. That's why I said in the first place, I want to give us a step by step process on how to go about this. As I've just read now, I know this will excite you, and you'll be thinking, okay, this is all that it entails. Let me start going and make this application. This is what I need and all that. No, it isn't. Why they've made this known unto you, I'm going to read the core things that really matters that you should be considering or you should consider when you arrive on this website. You want to look at this section in this that I just put in my cursor here. It says you must, number one, it says have an occupation on the relevant skilled list. We're going to dig into that very soon. It says have a suitable skills assessment for the occupation. It's number three, be invited to apply for this visa. And number four, satisfy the points test. So these are the four criteria that you need to meet before you can migrate or make this application to migrate to Australia. So I want to go in details and explain how you can meet this criteria. It's very simple. It's like a walk in the park. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. So let's go to the skilled list first so that I walk you through. The site is loading up. So this visa is honestly a lot of people they are not actually explaining it the way it is. They just say, oh, this is how you apply and this and that. They just want to, sugarcoat it. I know it's the visa is so easy to apply for. Hence, I'm here trying to explain and give you all the guidelines that you possibly need to make this application. And making this application, you're going to make the application and you will have about 99% success rate, because the way I'm going to guide you through it is going to be, like I said before, a walk in the park. So If you look at the list, it says skilled occupation list. What this list comprises of is a list of jobs or profession that you can go for, and the visas, various visa that is attached to this list. So a lot of people, they don't know the visa that is attached to their profession. So with this list, going through this list in a proper way, you'll be able to know which type of visa that is connected to which profession. So let's look at it. It says, so the following visas are available to individuals who are qualified to work or train in an eligible skilled occupation in Australia and can meet all other requirements. Look at, these are the various visas: one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. We have 10 different visas that you can apply for. So let's just progress through. It says the combined specifics, the Australia and New Zealand standard classification of occupation code for each occupation. The ANZSCO provides information on the skill level of jobs, qualification, and or experience needed to work in occupations. Caveats, which excludes the use of the occupation in certain circumstances, applies to the ENS and TSS visas only. Whether the occupation is included on the medium and long-term strategic skills list, the short-term skilled occupation list, the regional occupation or the regional sponsored migration scheme ROL list, the assuming authorities for skills assessment. So it says a current list of eligible skills occupation can be found in a legislative instrument for the relevant visa program. So while we have all that, I don't want to bore us with a lot of reading. So I want to go ahead and actually explain what this is all about. So if you look at it, if you see where I am on now, it says, oh, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island health workers. We're not gonna. This is a worker. These are a set of people, and this, if you look at in the middle, is talking about the visas that that is suitable for these people. And if you look at this, the list, that is the list. And if you look at the extreme end on your right, it says assessing authorities. And these authorities, what they are responsible for, the authorities that you can contact later on for them to assess you on your skill that you have. Because say for instance you are a warehouse worker, you work in a warehouse, or you are into one business or the other. They don't know that how well you are into that business, because at the end of the day, Australia, what they are looking forward to do is to profit and benefit their economy. So they are looking for a skilled worker. So they don't know if you are well abreast in that field, or if you have that relevant skill to migrate to Australia. So what they do, they've set up a body which is the assessing authorities that is responsible to assess you and see if you befit the profession that you profess that you have. So this is what it is like you can see, these are the various. If you look at it, accommodation and hospitality manager, NEC, these are the visas they are able to apply for. These are the various visas. You see, one, two, three. These are different visas. So whenever they want to make application, so they are going to consider these various visas that they are eligible for, and then they can contact these assessing authorities that is going to assess them. A lot of people, they don't talk about these assessing authorities that is going to assess them for them getting the visa. It's not just about you saying that, oh, they have stated it that I'm qualified, I have this, I have that. You have to look at these authorities, because without you contacting these authorities, you can't even progress with your application in the first place. So you want to look at these authorities and try to see how you can be able to contact them. So if you look at it, these are various, air traffic controller, air transport. So these are various profession that you can apply for if you are that in that line of profession. So The list goes on and on. See, this is this page one of the list. We have page two, we have page three, we have page four, and we have page five. So it's a lot. I'm not going to go deep into that, but I want to show us something that I want us to really get in order so that we make this application successfully. Why is loading? The website is loading. So we're looking at, let's look at the skills assessment. The skills assessment. Remember, I talked about the assessing body. So we are going to look into the body, and then we get uh, a, a concrete overview of the assessing body. So as we can see, skills assessment are issued by relevant skill assessing authorities. A skills assessing authority is an organization that checks that your skill meets the standards they set to work in a relevant occupation. The combined list of eligible skilled occupations sets out all relevant occupations under four occupation lists. Most occupations in each lists have their own skills assessing authorities. We can only accept a skill assessment issued by the relevant assessing authorities. It is your responsibility to contact the relevant, not this, please. I want to read it again. It says, it is your responsibility to contact the relevant assessing authority for your occupation and obtain a skills assessment if required. Each assessing authority has its own assessing procedures, timeframes, and charges. Obtaining a suitable skills assessment is mandatory for some visa subclasses and streams and may be requested for others. You should read all of the available information about the visa you are interested in applying for. This will allow you to determine if you need to submit a skills assessment and when you need to obtain it. So, like you see, it says visas, you might need a skill assessment if you apply for the following visas and streams. So, these, like I said, if you look at it, these are the various visas you can be able to apply for. And remember, if you look at the bottom here, it says contact the assessing authorities. This is very important and it's very crucial to you being granted a visa or for you to be able to make this application. If you don't contact these assessing bodies, you won't know if your skill actually meets the standard that Australia requires. So it is mandatory that you go through this route this way. First of all, look at the authorities, look at your profession, look at the list of jobs of professionals that they need. Then, if you fit into anyone, then you contact any of the assessing authorities, and they should be able to assess you and tell you that you qualify. With that result that they give to you, that is what you're going to combine with your application and with the fee they've asked you to submit. And if you have a family, if you have a family, a wife, children, or whatsoever you want to attach, or a husband, if it's in the case of a woman making this application, if you have a husband you want to include in it, then you can include them, and all of you can migrate to Australia. It's that simple, and I believe with this little information you should be able to make this application successfully. And I'm going to link this I'm going to put the link in the description to this website so that you go there just the way I've explained, go through it that way, and then you are guaranteed, I'm telling you, guaranteed your application is going to be successful. Please try to like this video, comment. Please leave your comment in the comment section below so that I can get to any questions you have in regarding to this visa and application. And please don't forget to share it to a family member to help people that are likely to benefit from it. And please try to subscribe to the channel, because this is the reason, you guys are the reason why we are here. We're here to divulge this information so that it benefits you. Please subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. So take care for now, and bye.